making some impact. And so far, it has been the Malaysians that have been the most competition for the Philippines at the top.
Well, based on the initial results we've seen so far, the Philippines is maybe on target to start its bid for golden glory in these games. Here is another Filipino.
The still rings. This is Jan Gwyn Timbang of the Philippines. But it's, of course, hard to come behind Carlos Yulo. He makes his routine. He starts it.
You know, the rings are very still. Look at him. Yulo setting the pace or the standard.
And the handstand right there.
Look at him.
And he has been living up
to the challenge.
To the challenge of Carlos Yulo.
Look at that.
And I think the Filipinos are giving their competition a thing to look out for.
Going for the dismount. Perfect. Wow. That's another perfect routine for you by Philippines.
It looks like the still rings is going to be on the Filipino side.
Yes, what a performance. You've seen that. I mean, I haven't seen a Filipino do that in the past. But here you are now, two Filipinos, Carlos Yulo, and this one really making
his name right here in the Southeast Asian Games.
You can see that. Picture perfect is the right way to describe it.
And if you're going to put in on a picture on that one, you see the straightness of those rings on that routine by Timbang. Here we have Malaysia coming up on the board. This is
the pommel horse again.
Jern Rong Chow of Malaysia on the pommel horse. So, that's a
deduction.
His leg went to the steel handles. And doing a lot of strength and moving in a very fast-paced motion. And for a gymnast, you need to as well make it graceful, not much on the speed, but try to make a graceful on that spin right there. But I think his speed did not really go well for him, and making him hit those handlebars. This Tikomporn of Thailand, preparing for the floor exercise. That is an excellent start for him.
That was a good one, a good run, but then they punched it twice on the floor. That's a double flip.
Earns an applause from the crowd.
We have a very appreciative crowd here
in the Rizal Memorial Stadium. And for those who are still at home, if you want to watch the games are for free. You can just go to the Rizal Memorial Stadium and admire our new facilities for the Southeast Asian Games. Preparing for his final routine on the floor exercise. There you go.
You know, if you're not well trained, preparing for a major international competition for the like the Southeast Asian Games, you can, you know, experience injuries, and it's really very delicate when you talk about gymnastics, whether you're doing it on floor and the other apparatus. It is really very important that your muscles are well toned and you don't have any difficulties with your bones.
Yes.
Napaka-importante yun eh. Because, it could be life-threatening also if there is going to be an injury that can happen to any of these athletes. Here's the pommel horse again.
For Malaysia, and I gotta admit, they have one of the best uniforms right now with those red and yellow tops. Doing well on that with a good speed and balance on the pommel horse.
And a lot of strength really working for him. Very consistent routine.
Good
No
routine
mistake.
right there. Quite safe though. Not much flair on the pommel horse routine. But he executed a very clean routine.
This is our continuing coverage of gymnastics in the 30th Southeast Asian Games. Gymnastics, first day, all-around event for the gold medal. And the Philippines, Carlos Yulo is on target to win a gold medal.
Cambodia right here on the floor exercise. Good start right there. But he slipped on that landing.
That's the second time. So
It's gonna hurt him a lot on the
it's going
judges'
to
scores.
hurt him a lot in the score. And another mistake again there.
Once you kind of reach on that pace, you gotta at least breathe in to get those jitters out. Preparing for his final flip. See what he can do. This is much better as compared to his first three flips, wherein I think he hurt his
He must have been
right
injured.
thigh on one landing. Maybe it's on the first one, on the first try that he kind of bolted his leg. He experienced a little injury, and we are hoping that it's not that serious. Again, Malaysia on the pommel horse. We are playing it safe here, but for you to get above Carlos Yulo, you have to do more. And we are seeing it right here. Good routine right here for this Malaysian gymnast. Splits.
One of the best we've seen so far for pommel horse, Malaysia.
And the handstand. And
Almost perfect.
the dismount is good. Earning a smile from him. Grading himself right there.
I hope that the athlete or the gymnast from Cambodia is okay, or not.
Still, of course, the final day of the events on December 11. We will close the games on December 12. Vietnam is a good start right there.
I think that was a triple or 2.5 flip. That's a twist. Wow. So far, doing great. That's another twist. Punched it, and a slight movement to his back.
And doing his floor routine, his handstands. Good balance right here for this Vietnamese gymnast. Perfectly executed. Preparing for his final flip.
Can he be as good as Yulo? That was a good landing
Make
for
a
you.
good finish right there for Vietnam.
This gymnast is, the way I look at it, will be the contender against Carlos Yulo. Let's look at it once more. His routine, that's a twist there on his landing. before his landing, and there we have it from Vietnam. One of those seated
A
to
little
win
poker
in
face.
gymnastics.
I think he has high standards for himself. Seeing himself, I don't know if he's happy or was he glad of his routine, but he kept a poker face afterwards, and he quite impressed the judges on that one. This Tam Tung Le of Vietnam preparing for his floor routine. We're just waiting for, again, the go signal from the organizers, but of course, Carlos Yulo has become a force to be reckoned with for this past hour and a half, and he has set the bar very high for these other gymnasts.
Well, Vietnam as a team is very strong, because if you look at the performances of Vietnam in past Southeast Asian Games in gymnastics, they have always been in the medal.
Yes.
In the medal. So in the medal standing. So they're hoping to repeat their victories
as well. With the first flip.
That is almost a triple for you.
On that landing. And the twist. And he executes well on his flips in the air, but the landing has been quite rocky for this Vietnamese gymnast. Floor routine, showing off his upper body strength and splits. The handstand, putting it in straight up, and he will now prepare for his final flip.
What's the degree of difficulty? That was a good one, almost perfect there.
And here we go. Almost went well from the triple flip, but the landing has not been perfect for him.
That will cost him points in his bid to beat Carlos Yulo of the Philippines in the floor exercise.
And we were talking about Carlos Yulo a while ago, but we have to tackle also Capelan, who is doing a fairly good charge for the Philippines, as well as Timbang during that still rings routine a while ago. But of course, those guys have been setting the bar for the Southeast Asian Games, and that landing right there, excellent on the flip. He failed on that executing.